What you do if you can't do something? You copy someone else who can. And as you can see from my history in individual stock investing, I know exactly what I'm doing. After making stupid trades into stocks that I didn't understand, I sat on a rock for hours waiting for the idea of what to do to recover from this humiliation. Then it hit me. Just don't do it. Allow me to introduce you to Ghulam Sadan. This man is going to be taking me from a noob investor to the best trader on Wall Street. Alright, that might be pushing it just a tad, but he will definitely be helping out my portfolio in individual stock investing. Now you might be wondering, Connor, how is this possible? Well, I'll be using etoro's copy portfolio function, where I can put a fraction of my money into Ghulam's portfolio in exactly the same distribution as him and the same stocks as him in just 2 clicks. So I copy exactly what Big G does. Yes, that is my nickname for him now. Why Big G? Well, I liked his name. In all seriousness though, his portfolio has been incredible over the past few years and has a great track record. Speaking of this portfolio, let's have a look what he holds. As you can see, he holds money in Apple, Square, Amazon, Microsoft, Visa, and about 17 other companies and index funds. I'm going to be testing this against the S&P 500 to see who can have the greatest return in a week. Now I know that a week isn't long, but I'll do updates on a month and then 2 months and so on. So I copied his portfolio on the 18th of August at 4 o'clock. The S&P 500 at this time was worth 4,400 points. Okay, I'll catch up with you in a week and we can review our results and lessons I've learned and what I want to do for the future. It has officially been 1 week since I made the investments into Big G's portfolio and into the S&P 500. The results are in.
The results are in!
It has been a very interesting week for our portfolio. For example, we reached a $1,000 individual stock portfolio, which is huge for me. But let's have a look how Big G's portfolio performed. So Ghulam Sadan's portfolio rose 1.15% over the last week, which is actually very impressive. Meaning my $200 investment is now worth $202.36. As you can see, his portfolio acts very similarly to an index funds, through investing in lots of stocks at once, and hence, even though stocks such as Hermes International, LVMH and Kering SA had big losses, the success of the other stocks kept our investment in the green. As you can see, Nvidia, Tencent and Netflix did very well and were a big reason for our success over the last week. Now, how did our competitor do? Well, the S&P 500 rose 2.09% over the last 7 days, which is incredibly good. Therefore, Big G was quite far behind with a 1% difference. My $200 investment into the S&P 500 is worth $204.18 compared to the $202.36 of Big G's portfolio. Obviously, a week isn't massively telling in the stock market and doesn't give you a nice idea of successful stocks, index funds, and portfolios. Therefore, I will be checking back in a month to see how Big G's portfolio did compared to the S&P 500 and give you a better view on what's better to invest in. If we actually look back to how it performed at the beginning of the month, it rose 2.69% this month, whereas the S&P 500 only rose 2.2%. It'll be very interesting to see how it performs over the next month, so keep an eye out for that next video. It should be quite interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for that update video on how the investment performed. If you haven't already, check out the link in the description to FREETRADE, where you can get a free stock worth up to £200 when you click the link. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy. We do all things finance, investing, businesses and lifestyle. So if that interests you, just go click that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.